One thing that most people don't think about, uh, but I'm getting ready to go in. You can see my lips are dry. I'm getting ready to go in and be prepped. I don't know, another hour, maybe two, and uh, being that my leg is going to be hurting for at least a couple of days, and it's going to be hard to go number two. And I don't want the nurses to have to help me. It's kind of nasty. And here I am. I made it a point. I wanted to get it all out so that it would be easy for me to hold on for a couple of days until I was able to take care of the situation myself. And here it is. It's almost go time, and I'm feeling like, am I going to make the cutoff? Am I going to be able to purge prior to going into the preparation for my surgery? Or am I just going to have to gut it out until, well, and just, you gotta go. And, these are the kind of things that I think about. You see, I don't think about, I think about, hey, they're yanking out my leg bone. They're going to grind off part of my bone. I think about that stuff, but it doesn't really overwhelm me because I know I'll be knocked out. Yeah, hey, this is not like in the Civil War where, you had a problem where a bone was sticking out or something. They just, here's a stick, bite on it, we'll give you some ether, fortunately. So I don't really think about that. I concentrate on the more important things, like I need to take a dump. But as they say in Thai, yang mai prom, it is not the perfect time yet. So that's where I'm coming from. It's almost go time in more than one way.
A few moments later.
Well, I just had another foray into the restroom, and it doesn't look like the magic is going to happen in there. I don't know if you can see, but my lips are all dry. I'm parched. I haven't drank anything for, I don't know what, probably about 8 hours. And, I could use a drink, but I can't drink anything because the surgery is coming shortly. And because of this, I'm a little backed up. These are the things that people don't think about. You think about having surgery, you think about, I need to get this, I need to get cut open, how much pain is there going to be? All that is, immaterial. What's important to me is, am I going to be right in there, in the toilet? Is everything going to come out okay? Or I'm going to be miserable, laying on a bed, all backed up, thinking, ugh, this pain sucks, but man, I got to take a dump. This is the world I live in. These are my concerns.
A few minutes later.
Okay, guess what? It's like 2 hours before I go into surgery. The nurses came in, they woke me up. Oh, we're going to stick you with the saline solution. Guess what? I wanted to take a shower. I had to take a shower. I was like, listen, don't stick me in. Let me go take. So now it's been like an hour. They haven't come back. But the thing is that when somebody wakes me up, it doesn't matter who it is. It's irritating because I can't go back to sleep, and I have a hard time getting good sleep anyway. So once I am asleep, I don't like to be woken up. Of course, a nurse came in, then a little nurse's helper comes in, then the little student comes in, a little trainee, they all come in. Oh, you need to do this, you need to do that. I'm like, yeah, you're freaking me out, man. I just woke up. So now I've had my shower. I've had my obligatory try I don't know how many times I tried to take a dump. I'm all dried up. Doesn't seem like it's going to happen. There's no magic happening on that toilet. Let me tell you. Anyway, I'm getting ready to go in. They're gonna slice me open. I told them make sure it's my right leg, my correct leg, and not the left one. Please do that for me. That's all I ask. Do a good job when you get in there. Clean me out. And like my kids say, when I come out, I'll be like the Bionic Man.
12 seconds later.
It's time. They just came in. They changed me into the surgery garb. And, of course, they had to ask me, are you nervous? Are you nervous? I'm like, what the fangulo? What do you think? So, I'm going in like 2 minutes. They're going to... I don't know what they're doing. Anyway, it's time. And of course, I'm going in. I gotta take a dump, but I can't take one because I'm all dried up. I'm like a freaking little dried prune, a little dried raisin, chubby little raisin. Adios.
6.5 hours later.
Oh, yeah, man. See, my lips are all dry. I'm dried out, man. So they just gave me 20, what is it? 20 milligrams of morphine and some muscle relaxer. So I'm starting to feel better, but I can't open this eye. It really hurts to open it. So hopefully they'll get the doctor here quickly. He put some drops in there or something. Maybe I just got an eye infection. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. But just the next step.
Tomorrow.
Hey, I'm Scott, and obviously I'm an American in my ass. Hey, I'm Scott, and I'm an American in Chiang Mai. The roughest part of the surgeries is supposedly over, which is great. I wanted to say thank you to all the people who have wished me well and reached out to me to help me. Really appreciate that. No more morphine for me, so that's a little rough. It is pretty painful, but actually, I tell you what, the first from right when I woke up from the surgery until about last night, it was very, very painful, man. I mean, it was hardcore pain, and but then really probably I guess maybe this morning it just felt like now it's just really sore. My leg's just really sore. And they've taken the IV out. They've taken the morphine out, which sucks. But then again, it doesn't. And tomorrow I start the physical therapy. It's going to give me some exercises. I have got up and walked a couple of times. Let's see. I got my walker. I don't know if you can see it. Where is it? I got the walker right there. And all in all, this has been a very good experience. I would, as long as my leg doesn't fall off in the next week, I would highly recommend this hospital. And in fact, if anything major happens to me again, like I need a knee replacement or something happens and my insurance doesn't cover it for whatever reason, if they can find a way, sons of bitches, then I would probably come here if it was worthwhile financially. If the trade-off was that the price was good, I would come here.